News at 10 from Nicholas and from me. Good night.
This week has seen renewed calls for the resignation of the Home Secretary, Kenneth Baker. He's the first minister ever to have been found guilty of contempt of court. He's also accused of concealing a special branch operation in Brixton that may be linked with the escape of IRA suspects. His political career has been controversial, but nothing ever sticks. Could it now? Is Baker still the Tories' Teflon man? This week, 8:30 tomorrow on ITV.
Good evening. Passengers are tonight being warned of fare rises on the buses and tubes on top of increases already due next month. Transport managers say fares are now at historic. The little patchy drizzle in places. There'll also be some mist or fog over hilltops. The low 4 Celsius, 39 Fahrenheit. Tomorrow will continue cloudy with some drizzle in the morning, but it'll turn drier and brighter in the afternoon. The high 8 Celsius, 46 Fahrenheit. And that's the Thames News on Wednesday, December the 4th. Good night.
Good evening. Well, the weather's very much in a rut at the moment. We've been enveloped by a rather thick layer of cloud over the past 4 or 5 days or so, and this in turn has led to air pollutants becoming trapped underneath all that cloud. In fact, yesterday, while Staffordshire and Derbyshire fared particularly badly, and today it was South Yorkshire's turn, so it's very much been a case of poor air quality in these particular areas. The high pressure's to blame, sitting fair and square over the British Isles there, with all the real weather action circulating around Britain. Now, further afield over Europe, it's a case of cold air blasting all the way down from the Arctic and leading to some pretty cold temperatures come the weekends. Nothing that dramatic over here, I'm glad to say, although tomorrow, in keeping with the rest of the week, the day gets off to another grey and grisly start, and any progress weather-wise will be a very slow and rather subtle one. There will be some cloud and drizzle affecting the eastern fringe of the country, and during the day this will sink southwards, affecting East Anglia and perhaps some parts of the south coast. As far as temperatures go tomorrow, it's a case of a more even keel, around about the 6-7 mark for most of us. A touch up on that in the faintly brighter spots like the southwest, but a touch chilly along the south coast with an easterly wind. Good night.
Make time for Thames this Thursday. The Bill are in action at 8.
Attack, attack, attack! On flank! Drop the bag!
This gang have had a tip-off.
Someone's been sending them postcards.
At 9, John Thor stars in Stanley and the Women.
I'm an old friend of Stanley's. Just looked him up again. I think we're going to be spending a lot of time together now, aren't we, Stanley?
We've got things to discuss.
And with This Week at 8:30, that's tomorrow on Thames.
Our next programme this evening here on Thames Television will be our regional sports special programme with Nick Owen, and it begins in a couple of minutes after some music.
On Thames Now, live from our London studios, Thames Sports Special.